guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to a late night film review. Tonight we're looking at 2026 horror film Scream 7, which came out in the cinema a month or so ago, and now here we are on Blu-ray release. So let's have a little look at the edition. So here we are, guys. This is the physical release on Blu-ray of Scream 7, which me and the lads saw in the cinema not so long ago. It's just been released here on Blu-ray and 4K. The casing is the same on the slip disc and on the actual Blu-ray release itself. So we're going to have a look at it. It's going to be just a normal bog standard, as we know, guys, but I still like to show you it so you can have a look in case you're going to pick it up. What are you doing, Joff? Absolutely no idea, mate. They wrap this up well. There we go. So we'll have a look at the disc itself, and there we go, on blue coloured disc, which is pretty cool. And there it is. That's the physical release of Scream 7. So the edition is what it is. It's simple. It's released by Paramount, so it's going to be very, very basic, and we didn't expect anything else really, did we? So what about any special features? So here we are at the main menu. Quite a wonderful main menu, actually. I quite like it. Your settings on this, you do have a Dolby Atmos on this, which is really, really cool. And you do have a selection of subtitles. Extra features, you have Scar Tissue, the making of Scream 7, building tension, production design, Dance of Death stunts, Ice 9 Kills presents Twisting the Knife, a music video, and deleted scenes. And that is the special features on Scream 7. And there is a number of special features on there, which is a bit of a plus, and it's really, really cool. Really happy with that. I'm just going to move it slightly over there. There we go. Yeah, so I'm really, really happy with that. Just moving it over so we've got a bit of space for any clips we may show in the next bit, which is the story. So this one doesn't follow on from number 6. It tends to take a bit of a back step, and we tend to we go back to the earlier cast members of Sidney Prescott, played by Neve Campbell, and we meet her daughter and her husband. And the film starts off where we've got this couple just going to the old house where all the sort of killings sort of happened, and they end up getting killed there by Ghostface. And then the film starts, and like I said, we then meet the daughter of Sidney, and she's going through that sort of teenage angst period and stuff like that, and her and Sidney are not getting on. They seem to argue everything, and that sort of thing goes on. And we kind of now realise that the Ghostface killer is on his way back to start stalking Sidney's family, especially his daughter. And Sidney starts getting these sort of phone calls from Stu, played by Matthew Lillard, who was the one of the main kind of killers in the first sort of film, and because he's believed to be dead. But anyway, we see him doing these sort of video calls to Sidney, and Gail turns up, played by Courtney Cox, and she turns up to sort of like bring back more old crew and sort of join forces with Sidney. But all this is going on, we're getting our Ghostface killer doing loads of really cool kills. There's quite a few really cool deaths in this film, and it's quite gory. And the sort of film plays out to our normal kind of Scooby-Doo ending, which it didn't need. And yeah, let's get to the final verdict. all things being said and done, there's a couple. I'll get through the negatives first because there is a few negatives of the film, and that is Sidney Prescott and Gail Withers. They're just the worst two in it. They're just awful. If you take those two out, you've actually got quite a good horror film. They just kind of spoil it. And they try to come up with this sort of attitude sort of thing. After each sentence they say, they go, fuck you, or fuck this, fuck. And they just keep saying fuck all the time, and they're just stupid. And it comes across really well. And you get that really cheesy bit near the end where the daughter goes, I'm Sidney Prescott's daughter. And all this. There's some cheesy moments which kind of takes you out the film and makes it really fucking stupid. But apart from that, there's actually a really good horror film in it. I'm going to score it a great watch and give it an 8 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed it. When I saw it in the cinema, I didn't really like it. I thought this is definitely the worst in the franchise. And now I don't think so. I think it's pretty on par with the others. Because I managed to sort of phase out of my head Sidney and Gail. I just thought, well, they're just in it, just to create some sort of story to bring it back round to the original characters. But apart from those, the rest of the film was really, really good. There's some cool kills. There's some great jump scares. There's some eerie moments in it. The pluses of the edition, it looks really cool on Blu-ray. It looks really, really nice. Really stunning. So it probably looked really good on 4K. I didn't get the 4K because the 4K was 25 quid and this was 15, so a £10 markup, and I'm really happy with it. Yeah, and I say apart from that, the story is really good, but ruined by them just digging out some of the old crew. Now, obviously, number 6 was a completely different story and come out to some favourable reviews because it came to a different story. But I believe there was some falling out with characters from that and the boat and this sort of the crew and stuff, and so that all got whitewashed. So they bring in a couple of the old characters and they change the storyline a bit, but it is what it is. And I still quite enjoyed the film. I still think it's worth a go. It's not life-changing. It's not going to think, oh, this is the best Scream film ever. You're not going to think that, but it is good fun. It does have some good moments. They just need to stop digging out Courtney Cox and Nev Campbell. Massive shout out to my lads. See you soon, guys.